the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. And mistletoe hung away, you can't see if your couple tries to stop.
Hey! Rocking you round the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling.
Come on, everybody!
Hey! You will get a sentimental feeling when you're here.
Voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the hall with boughs of holly. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone's dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. All right! Hey, everyone! Come on! Hey! 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 Come on! Hey! Come on! Hey! Let's hear everybody! Come on!
You will get a sentimental feeling when you're here.
Voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the hall with boughs of holly. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone's dancing merrily in a new old-fashioned way. Hey, happy Christmas!
Derek, how are you doing? Brilliant. Hi, Dervla.
How are you? Thanks for having us.
Okay, sit down. Hi, Mary. How are you? Mary, if I've told you once, I've told you 10 times. Steady on. So, guys, that was fantastic. That was great fun.
thank you very much.
See, I kind of grew up in the 80s with music, where good music was music that made you sad. But actually, that kind of put a smile on everyone's face, and that's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Brendan.
Thank you. Do you ever wonder, Derek, is there any danger when you're doing the knees that you're going to do yourself an injury?
It's always a danger, and that was actually one of my Christmas presents. I wanted maybe some insurance company there now to insure my legs just
It's
in
not
case
your
of any
legs I was thinking of. So, guys, you've had a phenomenal year, and I know you've been travelling around a lot together, the three of you, and you know, for the two of you, you're around with your mum all the time, you're around with the two kids all the time. So for
Kids?
Christmas, will you be...
We're not kids now, Brendan.
Really? Right. Well, in that case, I'll see you outside. So come here.
I'll throw a big dollar first.
And maybe I will. Come here. But will you take a break from each other for Christmas now?
Yeah, well, we're planning on taking the week off now for Christmas and just kind of relax a bit because the year has been, it's been mad, like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So we're looking forward to a bit of a break and hopefully we'll...
But you'll be spending it together.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, we'll be
Right, so
spending
there's
it
not
together.
much of a break for you.
Yeah, well, even though like we're kind of with each other all the time, as
Yeah.
in the music, it's different. You know, this time now we'll be able to relax for the week and like actually talk about stuff that has happened and meet up with friends and,
And I suppose
family.
as well, you know, people see us, you know, we're in the public eye all the time, so people see us all the time together, you know, but there's loads of other people out there, you know, brothers, sisters, who are working with their parents, but they're just working in normal jobs, you know, in family businesses.
Your
Nobody
family
really thinks
business is
but
just a
we're
bit
family
crazier
business,
than most
but-
people.
Yeah, exactly.
Crazier than most,
And we live in the road 24/7 with each other, but other than that.
So what's Christmas like in the Burke household?
Well, Christmas in our home, I think I love Christmas, Brendan. It's really a family time, you know, and just time for catching up with friends, family, and all of that. And as Derek says, you know, just spending a little bit of time together and just not talking about music, you know.
And come here, Derek still believing... Is Santa coming to Derek?
Well, Derek is still just a little boy, really, at heart, Brendan,
Yeah.
you know. And every Christmas, you know, when he was small, we used to, you know, change the alarm, you know, we'd change it to a later time. and then we'd realise that he had 2 more alarms set in the room. So,
to make sure I can, and also, you know, when I was growing up, I was always kind of, like, even when I was younger, I was always kind of the mad one still, you know. So when it comes to Christmas morning... No! And when it...
Wait, why is Santa wearing shades in that picture?
He was cool.
Yeah, he's a cool Santa.
But when we were growing up, you know, in Christmas morning when I'd get up, I'd leg it down the stairs, and it was straight. It was always kind of a thing where myself and Dervla always came in together to see what presents Santa had left under the tree for us. But Dervla was always kind of the slow, and she'd get out of bed, and I'd be dying to get in. I'd be, come on, Dervla, come on, come on, come on. And she'd be kind of, she'd laze out of bed, and then she'd come in, and she'd open one present, and I'd have all mine ripped up, and she'd go away for the breakfast, and she wouldn't be bothered opening the
And of
rest
course you wanted to see Dervla's
Yeah.
And I wanted to see Dervla's
right,
presents,
yeah.
and she always, Dervla then might, like, I remember one Christmas I got Lego and Dervla got a cooker, but she had absolutely no interest in the cooker. All she wanted was the Lego, and that was the end of my present.
Well, up to now I haven't been, you know, expecting too much for Christmas. But this year now, Brendan, I'm hoping when I get up on Christmas morning, when I look under the tree, that I'm going to see some tall, dark, handsome fella, you know, with a 6-pack or something, waiting for me that I can unwrap him under the Christmas tree.
We should say a tall, dark, handsome fella with a 6-pack who's not Derek.
Who's not Derek?
That's
No.
right.
With a 6-pack.
I'd actually love an invitation from Barack Obama to sing for him in 2011, so that's
Well,
what
listen, if he's watching, I'm sure he's taken that on board.
I'm sure he's watching.
So, seriously, Dervla, you've had a very big year. Presumably, you made a lot of cash. So, what will you be getting something very special for Christmas this year?
Well, you know, to be honest, everyone does think we're multimillionaires, to be honest. But really, it is a costly business, and we put a lot of work into the year. So it's not that we are millionaires, you know. And for Christmas, I just want something nice. I'm not high maintenance, like just.
Oh, I can see that. Yeah.
Hey. No, I'm not really. Like, I just want to meet up with my friends and stuff, and I do want a nice Christmas present as well. But you know.
Anyone special to give you that present?
Anyone special?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just waiting now for someone special to give me a nice Christmas present. Anyone there in the audience offering or anything?
Behave yourself. Your mother is here.
Okay, yeah, I better be
So,
quiet.
guys, as I say, you had an amazing year.
we did, Brendan.
February, it all started happening for you and everything. What for you, Mary? What was the highlight of your year? Would you think?
Well, I suppose, Brendan, the highlight for me probably was appearing on the Ellen DeGeneres show. I must say, like, that was huge. But
Yeah.
also, I suppose since I was a little girl, I wanted to sing in the Opera House, you know. And the amazing thing, the Opera House.
You know, we need to say the Cork Opera
Cork
House, because I know
Opera
to you
House.
and me, the Opera House means
That's
the Cork
right,
Opera House.
yes.
Some people think of Italy or the great
That's
opera houses
right,
of America.
yeah.
You mean the Cork Opera
The
House.
Cork Opera House. You know, that was always a dream in the back of my mind to actually sing one song there. But we got to do our whole show there, Brendan. So that was actually a dream come true for us. And actually, I'll be getting a second chance to sing in the Cork Opera House and the National Concert Hall in Dublin and all other great venues all around Ireland, because we're launching, we're on the Ronan Collins Showband Tour, which will be touching on all the different counties all over Ireland in
Well
January
done on getting
and
the plug
February.
in there. I forget what the question was. So, there is something I want to ask you about, and I don't know if this is a delicate subject for you, Mary. Derek is named after somebody very well known, isn't he?
Well, that's true, actually.
Tell us who it is.
Derek Davis.
Now, did you know Derek Davis around that time or anything? Is this
I
something you...
didn't. No, I didn't. There's no story or anything there. No,
Why
I'll tell you,
Derek
I didn't
Davis?
actually know Derek, but I'll tell you the story, Brendan. I always wanted a little girl. So when I was expecting my first baby,
I'm on game, don't worry.
and
It's no wonder that young fella has no confidence with you talking like that. We wanted a girl, but, you know, we got you.
that's right. But I always wanted a little girl because I had no sister and I had 4 brothers, you know, and being brought up with 4 brothers, you know, it was a very masculine house. So I wanted a little bit of femininity in my life, so I wanted a little girl. But a friend of mine, one day, she said to me, she said, you know, I was never, ever wrong yet. And she was touching my baby bump and she said, I know for sure that you are going to have a little girl. So I was totally convinced that I was going to have a little girl. And I had Dervla's name in my mind, and that was it. Never, ever thought up a boy's name. So my God, when Derek arrived, it came as a bit of a shock. And I looked at
And
him.
clearly a huge disappointment. Derek, I'm sorry you have to hear this.
Yeah.
How could you reject that?
Yeah. Well, you know, but the minute I see him then, Brendan, I just fell in love with him. Like, he was absolutely gorgeous. But the problem was I had no name for him.
Yeah.
And I had to actually dream up a name for him before I left the hospital. So here we were sitting and we were saying, gosh, who will we call him after? And then I thought, like, well, I know Jim's and I know Joe's and I know this. And I'd be saying, well, Joe had a hard life and Jim, things didn't go that well for him. So then I thought to myself, well, I'll call him after somebody who was successful, who's really nice and just who's generally friendly and who was on TV. And I thought up Derek Davis. And you know, he's ticked all the boxes for me. So I said, I'll call him after Derek Davis. So I know it's a bit funny, but the amazing thing...
How do you feel about this shadow looming over you the whole life that you called
And
after
then,
Derek
like,
Davis?
it's so kind of... Because I won
It's
Celebrity
ironic,
Banished
actually,
I
yeah.
won Celebrity Banished this year as well.
And of course your dad Derek did as well.
And then
Did I
Derek...
say
Derek won it last year, yeah.
I know, there's no questions to be answered, yeah. But Derek won it last year, and I won it this year. And it's a bit, you know, could have been any other person in the world.
Yeah.
But it just seems a bit surreal. I know he's on the show as well tonight.
Clearly Derek Mooney's going to win it next year. So listen, guys, before we finish up, so you've already mentioned you're going on the show band tour.
Yeah, we're
Mary,
going on the show
and
band
what else
tour.
is in store? I know you have a new single out called Time to Swing.
Time to
That's
swing,
right, yeah.
that's
What's that
right.
about, Mary?
Well, you'll have all my
I don't know what
intimate
goes on
details
down in
declared on
Middleton now,
this
but the
show
fact that you
tonight.
sing about it.
Well, you know, now from being from Cork, Brendan, you know, we have a few little stories to tell.
Yeah.
No, Time to Swing, it's really what we're all about. We're swingy, we're upbeat, and a bit of fun. It's a song which we loved, and it's called Time to Swing with Crystal Swing. It's on all the shelves in all the major outlets at the moment, and we're hoping to have it Christmas #1. So, but we also have a new DVD out, which was recorded at the Cork Opera House, and you know, we're very excited about
Excellent.
that.
Well, listen, guys, you've given us such great entertainment this year, and good luck in 2011.
Thank you.
Ladies and
Thank you,
gentlemen,
Brendan.
Crystal Swing.